I'm about to have a really exciting Friday. I am on my way to Apple Park, the giant spaceship. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I walk into Apple Park for my meetings, and the first thing that happens is I get in trouble for taking pictures. So sorry I don't have any video or audio of the actual Apple Park experience, but it was a lot of fun. Had some really good meetings, met some awesome people, tons of follow-up to do now. The funny thing about being yelled at Apple Park today was that my host told me it was okay. I explicitly was trying not to take pictures of anything confidential. I was like 200 feet from the building, and my host said it was fine. So I'm like, okay, I'll take a couple of pictures. And then I hear in the background, "You can't take pictures." And we talked to the security guy, and apparently anywhere on campus you are not allowed to take pictures. The weirdest thing wasn't even Apple at all. The weirdest thing is that I've noticed that I'm starting to get to a point in my speaking career where every time I speak I get a bunch of compliments, and I'm doing a bunch of things that I don't even notice. I'm not saying as much anymore. I'm doing calm gestures. I'm not rocking back and forth. And I think that some of this is actually because I've been vlogging, because I practice this idea of taking thoughts in my brain and expressing them in a way that is hopefully meaningful and useful to others. And I practice that every single day, right? I'm always creating content. I'm always explaining my life. And so I'm bringing that back into work just automatically. So the big question is now, what's the next step? How do I take it one step further? I was watching the Microsoft keynote where they announced all the new Surface devices, and I thought that the speaker, the presenter, the head of the hardware division of Microsoft was just so fantastic. He was walking out in the crowd, he was personable, he was kind of funny, he was neurotic. That was an amazing speech, and I want to watch it a couple times and figure out how much of this should I adopt, because it's not quite my style, but I still absolutely loved it. Daniel has just discovered my wallet in my pocket. Keep in mind, Daniel, you don't get to have any of that money. And none of that is for you. That's daddy's money. You make your own money. We are ending the evening with the house far more a mess than we normally do. But that's just because after all the driving, all the work this week, Stephanie was exhausted, I was exhausted. So in terms of the things that we need to get done this weekend, there's two big things. Number one is our friend is having a birthday for their child. Their child just turned 2 years old, and that's a huge milestone. I know it's a huge milestone because Daniel is turning 1 in a few weeks, so I am totally all about children birthdays right now. The other big goal I have for myself is that I need to stop playing Minecraft. I've been playing way too much Minecraft, even without Stephanie. I think it's okay if we're playing it together, if it's like a social thing, but when I play it on my own, it's just a waste of time. So I want to get back to inbox 0 in both my inboxes, so personal inbox, work inbox, because I think that's the only way I'm going to get into the important projects this week. And figuring out what the most important long-term projects are and finding a path to get them is going to be the big mission this week.